Say what? Yo, who was that? ATL show coming live. People about the world. Know that we a show. We got ATL Legacy, the podcast. On God, we're taking over with the ATL show.
Naya, what?
The ATL show's on. Duh. Get out! Get out!
Naya, it's supposed to be for adults only. It's supposed to be.
ATL! They're back!
It's my time again.
Anthony, Tioma, T Savage, Legacy! They're back! They're the best! Let's get it! Season 2!
I'm the best in this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay. I'm the best you other cats that spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if it comes with 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. Either dead on the scene since you wanna be actors. This the message. I'm talking over here with things that school love feeling foggy. I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. Going against team must be you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is true. This the message. Hope it leave you from the rapper. Sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.
Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justintimeaccessories. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, you can't get in your car, call Legacy, serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
They weren't loyal to you. They were loyal to the opportunity. And a person who does not understand the value of loyalty will never understand the damage of betrayal. This is how we get hurt. We confuse loyalty with attachments. There is a massive difference with somebody who is assigned to you versus someone who's attached to you. Somebody who is assigned to you helps you complete tasks. But those who are attached to you only want to benefit from the task that you have completed. They don't view you as a person. They view you as a purse. People don't abandon what they want. They abandon what they were using. But I'm loyal. I'm a rider. Everybody is willing to ride while you're in the yacht. But who is going to row with you in a crisis? Loyalty does not require lights or eyes because it is a heart posture. It should not require my presence for you to be loyal. Loyalty is when you have my back behind my back.
Make sure you go over to Goalie.com and get your Goalie gummies today. They have 3 selections, 3 choices to choose from. They have the apple cider vinegar, the ashwagandha, And new, they now have the superfruit. In addition to going over to GoalieGummies.com, make sure you use the ATL as your discount code and receive a huge discount. It supports the channel and the podcast. In addition to all of that, the gummies, they're a source of antioxidant. They have vitamins B9, B12, promotes general good health, helps improve your daily health, contains pectin, a source of dietary fiber, uses pectin as a natural prebiotic to support the healthy gut and immune system, includes the mother, a healthy strain of bacteria, antioxidants, and enzymes. Mask the unpleasant taste of the apple cider vinegar. It's simple, it's delicious, it's Goalie.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How everyone doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sitting here backstage trying to scarf down this food. Welcome to the Anthony Brown Show, this segment that we call the ATL. Just want to remind everybody to definitely hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe. It's absolutely free. We're on our road to 8,000 subscribers. And hit that like button. And definitely comment below. And if you comment, we will share it and read your comments loud and live right here on the air and respond accordingly. I'm joined tonight by none other than my brother from another, Mr. Shawty Doo-Wop, Mr. Fashionista, Mr. Alpha Man, Mr. Mama Say Knock You Out, Legacy the Great.
Yeah. ATL.
Oh, Lord, y'all pray for him now. And of course, from the Midwest, my son, my headache, my dear, I love him dearly, wouldn't trade him for nothing in the world. Whew. None other than the author and finisher from the Chill Zone. None other than Dilo.
What's up, everybody? What's up?
What's going on, Dilo?
I'm good. Don't be blowing Legacy head up like that.
I'm trying to make him taller.
Oh, okay. That might help. What's up, Legacy?
And of course, I tried to reach out to Sarah Lee, Duncan Hines, and Betty Crocker. And them helpers didn't want to show up.
Oh, no.
Yeah, them helpers didn't want to show up, but that's okay. Because we got the juiciest cakes.
The juiciest, the moistest.
The juices, the moistest, the plumpest. They clap the loudest.
Yeah.
We got Miss Juicy Cake.
The plumper.
Blessings, everyone. Blessings.
Wow.
And of course,
it claps the loudest.
Claps the loudest. But then we save the very best for last. My sister, she's been on my mind. Miss T Savage.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Hola, como estás and stuff.
Bien tú?
Bien, gracias.
I almost missed y'all tonight.
Danisa said, hi, Uncle Tony and Legacy.
What happened, Savage?
Nothing. I forgot the time. I don't be keeping track of the time since it's summertime. You know, I'm on break.
You in the trees?
Yeah, I'm just cooling it. I'm gonna do better. But I listen. Once school start back next week, I'm make it my business to be on every show because I basically was so busy in July and wasn't feeling good and sick. I didn't really come much in July, but it's okay. I'm gonna make up for it in August.
Have you been living your best life?
A little bit, not really. I wasn't feeling well for a few weeks, but I'm back now.
Glad you feel better.
Should I say what's his name?
No, ain't nobody. I'm celibate. We established that Wednesday that I was celibate. And not celibate here and celibate there either, legacy.
Oh, because I would ask,
I
do
was
you sell a
about to
little bit
ask,
here?
how much
I would have
for
said
it?
how much do you sell it for? If you sell a bit, how much do you sell it for? That's
A
what I
little
would
bit.
ask. You sell a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm so glad you all are with us this evening. It's a blessing. A blessing. Although tonight's show should have been chatting with friends, but this topic was kind of interesting the other night when we was backstage and we kind of touched on it briefly. I said, well, let's just talk about it. And because it was so interesting and I found it to be so intriguing, the myth behind Ancestry.com, the ancestry DNA testing.
The trackers.
Well, actually, there's two out there that I know of. There's the DNA, the Ancestry.com, and there's one for the African, for black folks. But they both basically do the same thing. But the only difference is
For the what?
The only difference between the two is the black one. It lets you know where you track back, as far as what tribe you came from in Africa. You know, whether you're part of the Zulu tribe or the Mandingo tribe or the whoever tribe.
Oh, I was definitely a Mandingo. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my lamb.
Okay, show's over. Good night, everybody.
Oh, my lamb.
Say hey, JoJo. JoJo want to say hey to everybody.
Hey, JoJo.
See, you got a shirt. You got his shirt on.
Hey, JoJo.
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Got his shirt on.
Juicy, dye your hair blonde. I've been telling you for weeks to dye your hair blonde, okay? Talk about juicy cakes. They probably come from the bread house.
Cake from the bread house.
Do you know
Juicy got them bread house cake.
Now, the bread house pies. The bread house pies, the cake be real good.
You ain't no good, Legacy.
Not that Mark.
Y'all remember them bread house cakes and pies?
For $1.
Yeah.
2 for $1, baby. You better get them.
And you got that intimate. You got that intimate cake from the bread house. That intimate box.
You better get
do something at the bread house.
This one made with homemade almond milk, no preservatives.
Oh.
Very moist.
She said these homemade cakes. I know that's right.
She said very moist.
Very, very moist. We don't use applesauce.
You so crazy.
Okay.
No need.
Well, we need to see how moist these cakes is.
You don't want to?
No, I don't.
I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
Macaroni.
We'll let Legacy be the judge and come back and do a report.
I do.
She said Legacy can't get them
got a
cakes.
friend named Darren, and Darren, what Darren said he got to offer me?
What
did he say?
He's at the mountaintop.
The mountaintop. I'm trying to reach the mountaintop.
JoJo like being on the show, y'all. Look at him. He like being on the show.
Wow.
JoJo, that's your granddaddy, that's your uncle, your auntie, and your other auntie right there. That's your granddaddy, that's your uncle, that's your auntie, and your other auntie.
I just want to remind everybody. Reach out to Auntie Adrian for stylish prescription glasses. Go over to www.voogueme.com. Enter the discount promo code Auntie A for 15% discount on your prescription glasses.
Since we talk about Auntie Adrian, y'all keep Auntie Adrian in y'all prayers, her and her children and her grandkids. I don't tell people business, but just keep them in your prayers.
Amen.
Yeah, she reached out to me and everything, and yes, we will definitely keep her in our prayers.
Okay.
And also,
she's having something live on Saturday, and she's giving away, I think, 5 specials for parents to help their children with back to school. Also, so
Yeah, that's August. I think it's
August 6th at 8:00.
Yeah, she got a wheel, and we put the names on the wheel, and then we'll be giving out that stuff.
Yeah. Doing big things.
Also, I want to re-emphasize, which I haven't said it ever on the show before, but I want to just mention it. A lot of you don't know, but one of my little side hustles, I'm in there's a market research program. It's called paidforyoursay.com. And what it is basically is there are companies out there that will pay you for your opinion and to see your viewpoints on various products. And you get to try out the products prior to the world trying them out. And like I said, they pay you for it. I got 2 surveys coming up next week. Each one is 45 minutes, and each one pay $100 each. So for 45 minutes, you get $100, and it's going to be a Zoom. It's going to be via Zoom. And what paidforyoursay.com is, it's a young lady. She what she does is she has found about 60 companies that issue the surveys. So you go on her site, www.paidforyoursay.com, and you pay and you take her course. Her course is only about maybe an hour long. It's about 15, 16 videos, little short videos. And they're all her explaining how to fill out the surveys, how to answer the questions, how to do everything, how to get selected, what to say, what not to say. And to ensure your chances and opportunities of getting selected and chosen for the surveys. And right now she's running a promotion that she's guaranteeing you, if you get into her program for the month of July and August, she's guaranteeing you at least one survey. And so one survey, you can get your money back. Like a friend of mine, he's doing a survey right now. He's making $2,800. It's a smoker survey. So for 4 weeks, they tested him smoking for 4 weeks. And at the end of the 4 weeks, you get $2,800. Another lady did one where she had to test out a new mattress. They sent a mattress to her house. She had to sleep on this mattress for six months, and she got $2,000. Another lady did one where they sent her a watch, free Apple Watch. She had to wear it for 60 days, and then fill out a survey at the end of the 60 days and get paid for it. So they do work. It's just a matter of filling out all those questionnaires and getting in the pool or in the kitty to be selected. So if you're interested in testing out the waters, go to www.paidforyoursay.com. Her course is normally $275, but right now you use a discount code Tony150 and it'll only be $150. So that'll help you out there, save you some coins. Like I did it. I got two coming up that's making $100. If you look at this picture here, you see me. I'm part of the Zoom right there. I made money on that one. Here's another one. That's me right there with the red shirt. I'm on a Zoom call. I made money right there. And this is tax-free money, by the way. They pay you through a Visa debit card, or they pay you through a paper check, or they pay you through direct deposit. But it's all tax-free money. There's another, that's a payment right there, $140. There's a check there. I think that was I can't see, I think it's 175, I think it is.
It was 175, yeah.
Okay, and here's another one. So the money is there to be made. The lady that's over the program, her name is Kimberly Dooley. She's a creator, CEO, and the founder of paidforyoursay.com. She's been doing this for like 30 years. She doesn't work. This is her full-time job. Well, she has a part-time job, but this is what she does full-time. Is promote the surveys and fill out surveys and just make money. So that's something I may want to look into. So, but remember, when you go over to www.paidforyoursay.com, put in promo code Tony150 so that you don't have to pay the full price.
Thank you for sharing that information to the people.
Yes, thank you, Tony. Jose Miguel Alvarez says, "Sups, Anthony."
What's up, boy? Stop. You know that's right. Yes, Jose. Welcome to the show. Hit that like button. So anyway, let's get into the topic. Anything anybody else want to discuss before we dive into the topic? Anything y'all want to discuss real quick?
Not for me today.
Hypocrisy.
I want to discuss where the hell the summer went.
Your summer wasn't long enough.
Man, we go back to work next week. We go back to work next week.
Oh yeah, because my mother-in-law go back to work next week. Yeah.
For school?
Yeah, I go back to work next week.
No, you go back the week after next, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I forgot.
She go back to work the week after next. Because she worked school board too.
May 26th.
Look, we just now taking our vacation. Well, next week. So I guess we missed summer, huh? I'm so late.
It seemed like just yesterday, Savage, you was telling us about you getting ready to start your vacation.
Right.
Yeah. It just went so fast. I hate it.
I told y'all about my Facebook and how I be on it. And so, and I'm not able to get money anymore. And I don't know what I'll be doing. But congratulations. She's got your brand.
Somebody got a lot of static.
Got a lot of static.
There's a lot of background noise. But what you saying, Houston?
That's the woman that's at the nail place.
What you saying, Juicy?
No, I was saying congratulations to you. You shared one stream of income, and earlier you shared another. So all the multiples, I was saying congratulations to you.
Yes. Speaking of that, Juicy, yes. Juicy does Facebook Reels, and Savage and Juicy both do TikTok. So I jumped on a bandwagon and I started doing Facebook Reels. I only did maybe like 10 of them, maybe 10, possibly 12, and I stopped. Now,
when you say Reels, do you mean like posting stories?
No, the videos like the TikTok, but Facebook.
They're like TikTok, but they're on Facebook.
Oh, you do it on Facebook?
Yeah. I do TikTok and Facebook. I do both, Facebook and TikTok, but I did more Facebook than I did TikTok. So the Facebook Reels, I only did maybe, like I said, 10 or maybe 12 of them with the intention to do one a day, which would have been 30 in a month, because I only did it for like a month now. So I did about 10, maybe 12, stopped, haven't done any more. So about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock this morning, I was looking at, on my phone online at my banking transactions, and I saw something. What was it, Juicy? 140?
Yeah, 142, I think.
$142, and it had a plus sign, so there was a deposit into my account. So I'm wondering, like, where does $142 come from? You know, somebody putting some money in my account, or something going on illegal. I want to know before I spend it. You put money in my account, it's mine. So I looked more into it, and I saw it said Facebook with a long code. I didn't know what it was for. I'm like, I didn't do anything on Facebook. What Facebook owe me money for? So I screenshot it and sent it to Juicy and T Savage. I know they do Facebook and YouTube Reels and stuff like that. So I said, well, one of them is going to know. I said, what is this? Is this Facebook Reels? Instantly, Juicy wrote me back and said, it sure is. So I'm blown away to get $140-something for literally, because each one of them is on like 30 seconds. I did 12. So what's that? 6 minutes of work to get $140-something.
So I had a couple of people come at me like I was immature as a mom and an adult playing on Facebook, and I'm like, man, I'll play as long as they pay me.
And then my friend, speaking of that, and then my friend Dan looked into it and said that the max they'll pay, Facebook will pay is $4,000. So if you got a husband and wife doing it on your own channel, that's $8,000 a month coming into your household.
I honestly, my max is 35,000.
But it has to be
long enough. It's gonna go up.
What you saying, Legacy?
So you have to, but it has to be a certain amount. What's the layout of it? Saying how many you need to do in order to generate that type of money.
You have to have.
How many views do you need to have and things like that? To just.
You don't have to do a lot. You have to have people view them. So you get paid for the interaction, the traffic that you're bringing. They want you to bring people to come watch Facebook instead of TikTok, Instagram. Well, Instagram and Facebook are together, but YouTube got a little short on there. So they want to try to bring the traffic back to Facebook. So it's not how many you do, it's how many people you generate the traffic. So
let me tell you, I have not figured out how to generate traffic on any of them. But I know yesterday I posted this video with this white woman with these long lashes. She was talking about how you got to clean your coochie. She cleaned her coochie and sprayed with Victoria's Secret.
Mm-hmm.
So I DM'd her. I put sound like a doctor's appointment to me, and overnight I had 4,200 views. And I was like, well, what's so different about this video than the other video to make the traffic come? I can't figure it out.
I noticed that if I dance or do something that's more I want to say in the low vibration of life, then it generates more traffic. If I talk about health and wellness, it ain't gonna get views and stuff. So you gotta feed the people where they are. And they
I don't know what I was just responding to this random crazy lady talking about she sprayed her kitty cat with Victoria's Secret. I said somebody need to tell her.
Cat. So sex sell, and she's talking about her kitty cat.
Okay, so I gotta talk nasty to get money. Got it.
Pretty much.
I ain't got no problem with talking about little kitty, little coochie, little dingleberries and cherries.
Guess what that proves?
That I'm nasty?
Dingleberry.
I can be nasty, I just don't be.
If you ain't listening to nobody, why would you be nasty? The world would prefer
for me to be nasty.
The world would prefer to hear nasty shit than they would to hear positive shit. Yeah, they don't want to hear nothing positive. That's why the people that's doing the most grotesque, nasty stuff, they are the ones that get the most money out there.
And they would rather
be concerned about
when girls make reels.
Legacy. They also would rather hear jokes and stuff. I post serious stuff on my page all the time, and nobody responds to it. I post messages. I post sermons. I post all that. Nobody respond. They don't talk. They don't comment. That was a good message. They don't do none of that. But then as soon as I post, I think I posted the other day about this little boy that looked like an old man with suspenders on. I said, what would you, if he was an adult, what would his name be? I got about 60 people commenting on it. I'm like, so when I tell you something, or when I put the other day, I was like, today is a good day for you. God's going to bless you and turn things around. Nobody commented. But as soon as I do something that's derogatory or funny or whatever, now everybody want to comment. I'm like, dang. So I can't do nothing spiritual. I can't do nothing serious.
You can.
But people don't respond to that. They respond to the silly. They respond to the stuff that don't make no sense. That's what they do.
So what's going on with the birthday girl?
Alma says it also matters about the hashtags too. When you have a lot of hashtags, it reaches a certain audience as well. Yeah, I know.
I
Like
put the hashtags, but I know I put hashtag FYP, hashtag for you page, hashtag of course Gold Mouth Teacher, and then I don't know what else to put after FYP.
Well, what I do, like, if I have music in the background, whoever the artist is, I'll hashtag that artist. So, like, if I'm doing if I'm doing Sierra, and I put hashtag Sierra, or whoever the artist is, hashtag LGBTQ, hashtag Black Lives Matter. So I do things like that. Hashtag notary. Birthday girl, what's going on?
Getting my nails done.
Like I said,
Getting your nails done. You're supposed to get dolled up before your birthday, not after.
Honey, this bird's finna take flight.
You get your feet, done also?
Going to get them old crusty crabs done. Yeah.
Honey.
Watch your mouth. Ain't nothing crusty about my
These
best.
things are so suckable. Please believe me.
Yeah. Crabs are suckable too. They be good when you dip them in that butter.
You know what?
Crabs
Let me come over there for you, Donnell.
You need to stop the madness, Donnell.
When you dip them in that butter and dip them in that lemon sauce, they be real suckable and good. Oh yes, I said stand suckable. Yes. Hey, when you put the hashtag, usually someone that constantly watches that certain type of content, it shows up on their for you page. It's Alma said. Hey, Alma.
Love you, baby.
Do I put too much oil on my face? Lord, Mr. Anthony. Hola.
So I'm ready for y'all topic of the day, though.
Tonight's topic is the mystery.
Before we get into the topic, I'll play this commercial.
Dilo Notary Service. Donnell & Lowe is your personal notary public, serving the Dallas area. You can call 214-962-8275, or you can call the office at 682-200-9345. If you have any other inquiries, you can email DLONotaryService1@gmail.com. Once again, that's Delo's Notary Service. Donnell & Lowe is your personal notary public. Any notary duties that you need done, he will be able to get it done. Delo's Notary Service. Check it out.
Okay. The Monetizing Ancestry testing. Behind Ancestry testing. So let's jump into, like I said, we got into a heated conversation.
Tay, you might have to mute, Tay.
I did. You have a delay legacy.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got into such a great conversation backstage last week, or the last show, last episode, about this DNA whole phenomenon. I was so intrigued by it. I said, instead of having a chat with friends, let's get into this topic, because I found it to be quite interesting. People saying what they think and what they feel. I guess I should be using their allegedly and button a lot tonight, huh? On what happens when people take your DNA, when you're swabbed for Ancestry.com, when they test you and swab you for this and swab you for that. What is really happening behind the scenes? and what's the real hidden agenda? So anybody want to delve into it and start talk about it?
Well, for
I feel
me,
like the ancestry. Go ahead, baby.
I've always. You can have it, Savage.
I yield.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm very skeptical of our government, and I know that they don't put nothing out there. Personally, I mean, for the benefit of the people who they oversee. So I've always been skeptical about using my DNA, my fingerprints and things like that, because I know that when they started adding, retina scanning and fingerprint where you can touch the back of your phone and unlock your phone, but it takes a scan of your fingerprint and lock it in. It locks it in on your phone. But we don't pay attention to that these things are machines and information that is I guess biologically belonging to you, and they take those things and they utilize them. Your fingerprints go on a file. Your retina scan goes on a file to where you are now giving somebody permission to be able to manipulate things that you like. For instance, you can be in another state, and somebody can take your fingerprints from them being already on file with the government and plant them somewhere. Now you are wanted with a murder charge, and you didn't even do it because you were somewhere else, but your fingerprints say that you're here. They start off first by when you're a child and you're inside of a hospital. One of the first things they want to do is take your child footprint. What sense does that make? Why would I want you to take my child's footprint? That's my child's whole being, and you're gonna hold it on file. Somebody, this helps just in case somebody kidnaps my child. How? If you can't got my child ain't walking, so you ain't gonna get his or her goddamn footprint off of nothing. So I just don't trust the government with that. And then Ancestry.com, since people don't want to be able to feel forced into handing over certain things about their DNA, you come up with a thing, especially for blacks. This will lead you back to your ancestors, see what tribe you came from. Where are you really from Africa? Da 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 da. Now you willingly handing over your DNA, and they just take it and put it on file. Wait till a day to use it against you. I yield.
So, I was just gonna say, it's to me, it's in the category with. Why am I echoing? To me, it's in the category with. Can y'all mute or to me? Somebody need to mute. Okay. So no, I still hear my echo. Oof. I'm not gonna talk. Okay, y'all can hear me not good. So
that was juicy.
I put Ancestry in the category with iPhones. I feel like iPhones are fed phones. They watching, they tracking. You always sharing your location. You always posting on social media. You want to put your eyeball in the camera to open the phone. Well, guess what? They got all your information, and they just waiting to use it against you. I'm just saying. I don't agree with Ancestry. Oh, I guess Juice ready to talk.
Someone, there was a rumor going around saying that that's how the coronavirus spread so fast, and how they knew how to attack biologically with the weapon, because we were submitting our DNA, and they were easily able to compromise it with, because where did we send in our records to, like, they can't ask us or can't brief, they can't spy and steal information, biological information. But if we voluntarily give it, then they're able to have it and do stuff with it. And I agree with all the things you all have said. It's not It's not what we need to be willingly giving. We should be more reserved on what we allow them to have access to. That was why I was against that mandatory DNA testing, because this is the same as the same. It's another way for them to gather vital statistics and stack it upon us. But they have been doing it every time we have a child. So it's not that many ways around it. But I don't think we learning who we are as far as ancestors go. We all just really need to realize we the descendants of Enoch and live up to it. Quit chasing it. Accept it and be.
John Allen?
And what's weird is I'm a juicy mute. What's weird is that I'm agreeing 100% with everything, because it's already because I noticed like T Savage said, since I've gotten this iPhone, like if I look my eye a certain way or if I lift my head a certain way, my phone wakes up and it opens up, and I'm just like, wait a minute, so why is this thing always watching me? And I got an Apple Watch too, and my watch does the same thing. If I turn my wrist, it wakes up and then it looks and it opens up, and I'm like, are they watching me through my watch? Are they watching me through my phone? What's going like? Make you want to think about going back to Android with all that kind of stuff. It's kind of weird, and I'm just like, because it's really because I didn't have all that when I had an Android. I didn't have my phone. My phone wasn't watching me like that. Juicy.
Yes.
Mute. Thank you. No, I didn't have all that when I had my Android. I didn't have all that where as soon as I look at my phone just screen come on and then open up. I'm like, so that means this is, and like I could say something and Siri be like, huh? What did you say? And I'm like, I didn't say anything to you. What did you say? Okay, because I got mine set like mine sounds like a black guy, and he be like, what did you say? Huh? Did I hear you say? I'm like,
listen, this is so not really random. I was watching a TikTok yesterday, and this man was talking to Siri, and he was like, Siri, I can't wait for my wife to go out of town so I can talk to Alexa, right? So the wife came out the room, and the wife was like, find out what time my flight leave, make sure there's no delays. And Siri was like, searching for it, but before I can search, let me give you 3 reminders. We have booked the strippers for you. I was like, this bitch about to get a nigga fucked up. We have booked the strippers. The prostitutes have been set. They have been called. They have appointments. Wife was like, what? What you finna do with all these now?
All your business.
Yes.
Don't put no more reminder. Don't put no, like you said, don't put the reminder, because Siri will tell if you was planning to sneak out of town, Siri will say, hey, don't forget you have a plane ticket tomorrow at 12 o'clock p.m. And it will just randomly pop on when you say, will randomly pop on. Don't forget you have a plane ticket at 12 o'clock p.m. tomorrow, leaving out of so-and-so airplane. You're like, nigga, I was trying to creep out the town. I ain't want to.
They done told everything.
They told everything. That's why I say this. I don't know. I love Apple phone. I love the iPhone, but it made me think about going back to because this phone creepy.
Y'all know how I feel about iPhones anyway. So they the devil.
Well, it's not just the iPhone. I used to work for America Online back in 1996 when the internet started becoming public to the people. The internet is the military's first line of defense. They turned it on its own people. So they've been spying on us since they opened up and you could start doing it. The cameras on the computer already been monitoring everything you do in the household. The smart TVs do it. So it's not just Lexus, Siri, or the iPhone. It's all the electronic devices. Anything that is considered smart today has a artificial intelligence system inside of it that's watching you. The cameras outside. We got cameras that update, watch our house, record us. It's a shame they can watch certain things, but they can't find out the crime. They can't stop all these things, but that's what they're not trying to do. But it's not just iPhone. It's using technology today. That's what we are signing up for, to be monitored, to be spied on.
So yeah, I'm not gonna give you my DNA for like Legacy say for you to set me up, and later on they be like, oh yeah, I'm way over here in Texas, but somebody done killed the man over in California, and be like, oh well, Donnell Low killed him. How the hell did I kill? How did I kill him all the way in Texas and California? Well, I must have drove all night long for 22 hours, because that's how long it take to drive from Texas to California. I must have drove all night long for 22 hours, went there, killed somebody, and came back. But then, because they, like you say, they have your DNA. And I really don't think that it really does. Like I actually agree with Juicy. I don't think they actually match you like they say they do. I don't believe that.
Well, in our conversation that we had after the show, I can't remember who said it, but when somebody had said that, was it UT that said that they don't even match you, that they just have basically a database of files.
Database of files, and they basically on Ancestry, they send out so many of the same thing to where you are related.
Yeah.
It's a whole article on
So
it.
basically, she's saying
a man that was at a collection bank. He committed a crime. He literally, before doing the crime, he stole DNA from the lab he worked at and planted it to where he had somebody put incarceration, and come to find out later on, it was this dude after they caught him.
Wow.
So it's a paper trail on you giving up your DNA.
Listen, I remember one time I love to watch crime shows. And when I watch crime shows, I love to watch them in depth.
Most criminals do.
And I remember this one show off of Law and Order Criminal Intent. And they were showing where they had this man who was working in a laboratory who learned how to fabricate fingerprints. And he was so good with it that when they finally caught him, because he was killing people and things like that, but he was planting other people's fingerprints. And they were like, this is how do we have such a copycat murder with so many different people's fingerprints everywhere? And they were locking these people up. So eventually they put it together. And the man said, yeah, y'all may arrest me, but it's so many more people like me out here that know how to do what I'm doing and do it even better. Mm-hmm. So it just made me go to thinking that we, like Juicy said earlier, it's so easy to, when you're taking a woman's placenta, and that's where all her best cells are, all her best nutrients in her body is in her placenta. And no hospital really tells a woman that this afterbirth, this placenta, you can keep it and do whatever you want to do with it, because the government, even though it was a case where a lady wanted her placenta, and the hospital was telling her no, she can't have it. So she had to literally get an attorney to file an injunction against the hospital that to make her be able to make it where she can be able to get her placenta. So you have to ask yourself this question: why are you fighting so damn hard to keep something that belonged to me? Because with this fight, you're using my stem cells. You're doing things with it that's against human genetics that God may not intend on of us doing. And then this is how a lot of things about cloning comes about, because I believe they've been doing it forever. You got people that look like you in every damn state of America. And you know you on, and you wonder, hold on, my mom only been in this state all her life. My dad been in this state all her life. How I got 30 people across the United States that look like me?
Right.
Because they're taking our vital organs and things that belong to us and doing what they want to do with it. And so you have to be able to stop that. And I mean, the government, like Juicy was saying and Tay was saying, they do what they want to do. And until the people decide that enough is enough, these doctors get kickbacks and all type of stuff from organizations and things like that for being able to keep a woman's placenta, for being able to freeze certain amount of eggs and things that's left over from a woman's body. So I just don't trust them. I like to say what Tayama said, was it Juicy that said about all these smart TVs and things of that nature. When they first came out with the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, I want to say, it was founded that a man had a heart attack in the house where his son was at, who had a PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 called the hospital, called the ambulance to his address, and wasn't nobody home with him. They said that the eye that holds all the information was able to detect his heart rate. How the hell are you able to detect? You're a game. How are you able to detect my heart rate?
That makes no sense.
Because, like Kate say, they're monitoring us in our own homes, and we're the ones that's allowing them to monitor us. Because one, we don't read. Two, they know they can't infringe upon our privacy. So we're not going to force you to let me infringe on your privacy. We're going to make things that entertain you, that when you bring this in your home, I'm already in your home. Smart TV, smart watches, Androids, Apple, all this stuff. If you look, let's look at Google and things of that nature. Even your phone, it tells you when you're downloading an app on your phone, they ask you for permission to do certain things on your phone. If you want this app, do you give me permission to have access to all the pictures on your phone?
Right.
Do you? Can we? Go ahead, Juicy.
I was gonna say not just pictures. They ask for permission to access your address book. They ask for permission to have access to your email, your camera. They can delete and add things to your service in your phone if they want to, the application.
Yep. So you have to ask yourself, why do you need this much permission and access to me? Women and men love to say that, oh, somebody leaked my porn tape I made that was on my phone. I think it was my boyfriend. I think it was my girlfriend. No, you gave them apps the right to do what they want to do with them. So they go right in there, see your little nasty porn video, and go and sell it to somebody, and they know you're gonna blame your ex or gonna blame your future, and you're gonna turn around and nobody knows how it got out there, but the people that do know. And guess what? When you find out they the one who did it, they're gonna tell you that it ain't nothing that you can do about it, because on your contract, when you downloaded that app, they asked you, could they have permission to do what the hell they wanted to do.
You know, it's crazy.
So it's bigger than just Ancestry. Go ahead.
Don't forget.
I was gonna say, to confirm, like what you were saying about the placenta. I wanted to keep my placenta. It's called a lotus birth. And when I went to the hospital to do it, they were so against me doing it. they delayed my delivery until I ended up pooping inside. My baby ended up pooping inside of me, and I couldn't keep the placenta because it had been contaminated with feces. However, I feel they intentionally held me over, didn't come care for me, just had me waiting and waiting, knowing I'm in labor and I can deliver. I had to like open and like leak on their floor. Look, I'm in labor. They refused to give me care because they knew I wanted my placenta.
All right.
So,
all right, Juicy. You can find me at apostledilo@gmail.com, www.dilo.advertisement, Twitter apostledilo.com, IG apostledilo.com, Facebook 9 on the low, TikTok and YouTube Dilo Productions for notary and graphic design only. 214-962-8275. Go ahead, T Savage. Tell them where they can find you.
T Savage, IG T Savage 1000. I will be doing some new TikToks coming up pretty soon, maybe tonight. I don't know. T_Savage 100. That's my IG. Oh, wait, no, what is that? Oh, my TikTok. Okay. And birdsonyu@gmail.com.
All right, Tayama. Oh, Juicy. Tell them where they can find you. Juicy.
you can find me here on the ATL show every Tuesday and Friday. And you can check out my website for your homeopathic and holistic care, www.enliventonyou.com, ENOIEN. Facebook, Nicole Purse. Instagram, Miss Beautiful. And TikTok, Miss Juice Cake.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Tayama. Let us know where we can find you. Tayama?
Do mine, Donnell.
Oh, okay. Tayama Sweet Mr. Reed. Tyson Mormon, you got IG Tayama01. Oh, Juicy, can you mute, please? Facebook, Tayama Copeland. JustInTimeAccessories@gmail.com and www.JustInTimeAccessories for business purposes only. Just don't call. Just don't call. Go Anthony Brown. Tell us where to find you.
What up, y'all? I'm Anthony Brown. You can reach me on all social medias. That's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Anthony Brown or The Anthony Brown Show. Also follow my Facebook page. It's Anthony the Writer. Follow that page. I'm also on TikTok now, Anthony Brown 561. And I'm doing Facebook Reels as well and getting paid, y'all. And words to live by, you got to grind until you shine. For business purposes, give me a call, 561-768-3710. Take it away, Lego.
Take it away. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
That might be a good thing.
No.
I said, hi, everybody. I say, get ready to get out of here. Y'all know who I am, Legacy the Great. You can find me on Facebook under Dream Williams. You can reach out to me on YouTube at Legacy the Great. My email is legacyunlocked@mail.com. Cell phone for Legacy Unlocked and motion filing and advertising is 229-630-7615. Before we get out of here, y'all, let's just understand that, you know, these platforms are finding what we are, where we are from and everything like that. We got to take note and understanding that, hey, why after all these time, 400 years of slavery and all of this and Jim Crow laws and all this whitewashing, why the hell would you want me to know who I am? You ain't been intending on me knowing who I was in the last 500 years. So for them to be able to access that and to allow you to be able to have access to that, that means that something ain't fishy. Because white folks who allegedly, you know, control this shit want more than that from you. They want who you are genetically. In the words of the wise, stay hard, stay strong, stay fast. Get out of there. ATL, ho!
ATL! Legacy! They're back! They're the best! Let's get it! Season 2!
I'm the best at this shit, that's fact. And there's only one reason that I came back. I'm here to set the fucking record straight. Okay, I'm the best you ever catch, just spell the way. First off, ain't no beef with the spitters in my city. But if you come with 28, then shit get gritty. I'm shitty. Yeah, I shit on rappers. You be dead on the scene since you wanna be actors. Just the message. I'm talking open hills and places. The cool girl feeling foggy, I'll be patiently waiting. It seems y'all forgot who really runs the throne. Screaming y'all number one just because I was gone. See, ain't no stopping me now. I'm on the move. I'm on against me. Once when you ready to lose. The game, the street, the zone is took. It's the message. Hoping that you phony rappers sure. Yeah. The message. So y'all know. Yeah. The monster is back. And I'm at my spot.
ATL, ho.